अच्छा नहीं करेगा. So that is the like God is the ultimate. तो उस पे जाके stop हो जाता है. The buck stops. Just the common concept of fasting. Like fasting is such a unique concept and
you are so what do you say? You are such an oldie talking about fasting. Don't talk about fasting. But if you say detox, yeah, I'm interested to do it like that. You know? So it's a mindset.
Correct.
What is a detox? It's exactly the new word for a fasting.
Correct.
In fasting, either you were told not to have anything, or you were allowed only a certain diet.
Correct.
So that some amount of toxins and everything will get cleaned out of your body.
Correct.
Right? And that is and what does detox do today? Same thing. It tells you to consume only a certain amount of things in certain times, so that your toxins get flushed out.
Correct.
So, but it's all about how you market something. When you say fasting, oh you're so पुराने ज़माने का है. Old school. क्या तू fasting की बात करता है? What you're religious? You're doing that side or this side.
Yeah.
You know. But if you say detox, that
should be cool term.
So it should not. There should be a scientific basis. There should be awareness and a scientific, logical reasoning to everything. A little bit of reading up, a little bit of asking questions and answering them by your own this thing. Asking your elders at home.
Correct.
I think that is the biggest treasure trove that we have,
Yes.
and not Google.
Yes. I completely agree. And in fact, so I was fortunate enough to be in Delhi a few holies ago. So I understood why they make gujia. So I never knew this, and I would not have really cared about gujia.
No, I've had gujias all my life. I didn't know what is the reason of gujia.
So what they would say is, you came in from a very cold weather.
Yeah.
And now just before the heat comes in, you eat your sugar now.
Okay.
इसके आगे नहीं खाना है, इसके आगे बच के रहना है.
Okay.
जितना भी खाना है अभी खा लो. That was
So
the
like a
concept.
heavy sugar fix and a nut fix.
Now and then
Heavy
future
food.
में नहीं.
Then reduce it after that.
And completely reduce it. And that was very fascinating because I
That
never thought of it in my language.
Yeah, I never thought of it myself. I mean, you know that Holi means gujia in the north.
Huh.
But why is that? That's a very good.
And this is
thought.
one thing which, like, I never understood why that was happening. And there are so many reasons. Now there are so many reasons why we give mithai. In Indian custom, we would give doodh ki mithai.
Yeah.
So doodh ki mithai was basically freshly made, and we were not commercially produced. It was made at home most of the time, and a lot of the original mithai was basically kheer.
Yeah.
It was made at home, given, and generally would go bad in one day. So आपको खाना है नहीं खाना है तो आपको out करना है जो भी. But it would be a product like that. There was no room for preservatives in our culture. We didn't have any. Even if you look at Goan culture, I mean, not only Goan culture, look at Bombay also for that matter. We had a 2 times bread person would come in the day, morning and evening, 2 times. And I mean, maybe that's a Goan thing because I lived in Bangalore, which was again a Goan kind of an area. But we never had morning's bread eaten in the evening. So where was the question of preservatives?
Less additives, definitely better quality, better, safer food.
In fact, Shep, the funny part is when I went to line level poders in Goa, the bakers in Goa, even as as recently as 2018, they didn't know what preservative was.
Correct.
Even 2018, they don't know what preservative. You have to ask them, you know what a preservative? What is that? What does it do? Then you tell him you can keep the product for 6 days. He said, no, we are not that kind of bakery. That was the answer that would come to me. We are not that kind of bakery. I'm actually fascinated by that answer. I'm like, so this is a guy who's so proud of his bread, and that is that artisanal, that
The
pride.
customer will not take it if it is preserved.
Correct.
Not eaten after 12 hours also of production. Morning ka pav will not be eaten in the evening.
And they have, in fact, they have ingrained that into their staff who's not going.
Most of them today are not Goans who work.
And even they think like that now.
They have.
Which is fascinating for
So
me.
if we can
Like-
preserve that culture of food,
Hmm.
that this has to be fresh, this has to be without any additional additives,
It works.
it works.
And that is, I mean, Goa, we will not eat a bread with that. So we will definitely demand the bread and they speak, why is it like this?
If we say sliced bread, we know it is full of everything. But when the fresh bread, with the pav, we can't say that it is.
So again, sir, there is another conundrum here also. So here we encountered lot of plus and minus in this area also, where people would say that I can give a little of this, a little of that. So I sat down with one of another nutritionist in Bombay and I was just asking her, how much preservative can we eat? Will we die? She says, no, generally our body is meant to ingest some amount of crap. We're meant to ingest
and
the
get
body.
flushed out.
And
Natural detox also is happening. Some amount of flushing out is happening.
and it is good for us.
Yeah.
So she said, if you eat a little bit of bad food, it's good for you, but that has to be within 100 grams max in a day. You can't eat 500 grams of bread a day or 500 grams of mixed preservative-oriented products a day. Restrict it to about 50 to 100 grams, and she said you don't have a problem, even with your bad diet. You will not have-
That is the ingenuity or that is the speciality of our human body, where it is going to become resistant to a lot of things. That it develops immunity. It has its own mechanism to fight these things. So even if it is taken by accident or by intention, whatever it is, there is a mechanism which is going to take it out.
Take it out. So wonderful discussion. I think.
Sorry, just another 2-3 things of these superfoods.
But one more thing I want to speak about, apart from food, superfoods. Since we are in this time of COVID, and since we are in this whole time of immune boosting, I would just want to know if you could categorize the superfoods in terms of immune boosting also. Something in
All of them.
Okay, great.
So
So
all
that's-
these superfoods
that's
are
great.
highly packed with, dense with micronutrients,
Wow.
and that is why they are termed as superfoods. It will
Fantastic.
add goodness to you. Most of them are immunity boosting also.
Okay.
So immunity boosting is what it's going to make you stronger and better and healthier for fighting if in case something happens to you.
Correct.
That's
Correct.
what it is. And
Correct.
in the nutrients, as I said in something else, relevant to something else, was you are what you eat.
Correct.
So if you eat good food, if you eat healthy food, safe food,
You're not going to
you automatically become immune to most of the problems, right?
Precisely.
So immunity is just a word that we are catching up on.
It's a word to make the kids eat better.
So
Please,
today, so it is all the millets.
Okay.
Eat a balanced diet. Don't eat only brown rice or only white rice,
Okay.
only maida or only atta.
Okay.
Eat a balanced diet. Eat everything possible. So some of the superfoods are native grains of India, the millets of India like jawar, bajra, ragi.
Correct.
What do you call this? Varija, tandul.
Correct.
The vrat wale chawal, swan ke chawal. These things are all native,
Correct.
right?
Correct.
And they have a relevance. Why do we eat this only on a particular day? Why don't we make it as
Correct.
part of your annual diet also, as long as it is in season?
Correct. Correct.
So that makes your
Seasonality is major.
seasonality automatically.
Yes.
Some things get related to some festivals and celebrations only, but then make it seasonal. Make it as required or as much as possible that you can source.
So lately, Chef, someone mentioned to me, a nutritionist mentioned to me that why do you think mangoes come out only in the rainy season? If the main job of a mango was to generate heat in your body, God would have given it in the winter season.
Winter season.
But why does mango come out in the hot season? Is because its main job is a laxative. It is meant to clear your gut, which I never knew. This was a big learning for me. Okay, this is another concept. Let me learn this also.
True.
Very fascinating.
So
Please go
when
ahead.
we talk about multi-grain,
Mhm.
India as a community, as a country was always multi-grain.
Correct. Correct. Very
But
true.
today, because over the last few decades we shifted to single grain or two grain farming and eating,
Correct.
we forgot the tradition of multi-grain. So we don't have to buy multi-grain. If we eat our natural cultural diet of across the country, and this is across the community, across the country, automatically we were consuming multi-grain and multi-seeds.
Correct. Correct.
We go back to our native cuisine. What our dadi nani ate and our forefathers ate, if we eat that, we are definitely a better off community.
In Punjab also they have this concept of eating paanch dal.
Right?
So they don't eat one dal. So the maki dal.
There are
they
many
eat
mixed
paanch
dals. There are many mixed dals. So automatically your diet is healthier because it is balanced
Correct.
automatically. If you eat curd, great, great ingredient for your immunity boosting as well.
Correct.
Great for your gut.
Vitamin C as well as action. Plus,
High in calcium.
plus it makes your body alkaline. Is what they say.
It makes your body alkaline, so it's great for your gut health,
Correct.
And if your gut health is good,
Everything is good.
if your everything else is good,
Will you
it's a
put a
probiotic.
probiotic?
It's a great probiotic. Amla,
Correct.
which is the Indian gooseberry.
Correct.
Again, not a big flavor in the country today. It's like kind of dying. You hardly find amla today. There are a couple of companies who have started, making it into
Yes.
jams and the candies and dried and salted and whatever
I
else.
don't think that
but you
got
don't
on.
get. It's not very big. It's not very big today. But amla used to be very big in the country at one
Correct.
stage. You hardly find it today in the
So
market.
why don't we have a movement where you instead of giving that what is that
Mukhwas.
mukhwas, you give amla in the restaurant. Means उसको amla की गोली बना के you give. Why not?
It's going to be great as a digestive and a healthy ingredient.
I think that is a very good idea. I mean, it's practically
Tamarind.
possible.
Tamarind, again, another superfood, another great source of vitamin C and healthy nutrients for the body. So
Indeed.
if we look at these one small ingredient, great it is. Jackfruit.
Jackfruit
A lot of
is
people don't
definitely-
use it, because it smells, and the raw jackfruit they cannot handle.
Oh,
Because of
God.
convenience,
Yeah.
because of the convenience, we stop using jackfruit most often.
You can go and buy in the market.
And who's going to buy so much, and then we have smaller families today.
Correct.
But it's a great ingredient again, and these
So in
are
fact-
all native
In
foods.
fact, jackfruit in Goa is the only fruit, I don't know if you guys know this, but where, we're generous by nature, but if you go to any Goan guy's house and he has a jackfruit tree, he'll happily give you 2-3 jackfruit for free. Like, he'll not even think about it, he'll take how much you want. Because jackfruit, if you can pick it from his tree, he'll give you 5 jackfruits free. 100%. There are people who make a business out of just picking jackfruit. Well, jackfruit is definitely a very, very useful product. I mean, I'm seeing like we were fortunate enough to attend one of the sessions where I think you were also part of it, where they were talking about how to use jackfruit skin.
Yeah.
I mean, the skin is useless, we throw it out, but they're using the skin as well as the fiber, as well as the bulbs, as well as the seed. So how more superfood can it get? It's like 100% utilizable. I mean,
And
that's
the
super.
last one is makhana, which is lotus seed.
Correct. Now it's become
So it's become like a
rage
big
now.
thing today. Yeah, it's become a rage, but it was always there.
Correct. Makhana, in fact, there's this very funny thing. As children, we would call it garib logo ka popcorn.
Yeah.
That is
And
what
today, if you see the rate of it today, you will go mad.
popcorn sasta padta hai.
Popcorn sasta hai.
So we used to go to general store and we used to tell our general store wala bhai wo garib logo ka popcorn dena, and we used to pop it and eat it because hum log garib hai. And abhi dekho, so we were rich all the while. This superb discussion, chef. I think we had a very good discussion. I think we are literally going short of time, so we got 10 minutes more. We're going to take the phone now from there, and we're going to answer all your questions and doubts. If you have anything, please put it. In the comment section. Even if you don't put in the comment section, don't worry. We'll give you the link to Chef's page, our page you're on already. So you guys are going to get the link to both of that. So Chef.